What's going on, guys? Zach's here, and I'm doing something kind of new. I'm doing a watch review on a watch that I particularly like. I only have a couple watches in my collection right now, but I kind of wanted to share my knowledge and share some of the watches that I think are fantastic. Now, in front of you here is the Orient Golden Eye. Now, this is model FDB05001B0 and can be had for roughly around $150 to $200. This does list at $345 on their website, but you could use coupon codes and all the other stuff to get, number one, the watch for a heavy discount. It's usually 30% off. Some free merchandise, and then a second pair or second watch for free. Usually it's a ladies model, and it's a good way to get his and her watch, I guess you could say. Now, the first thing I do want to point out, I am recording this with my iPhone, so you could probably see the iPhone in the background. I don't have a camera. So I'm just kind of doing this for fun, just to share this, because I didn't see any reviews of this, or not really reviews, but any specs of this online. So it's a little bit hard to find. Anyways, I'm going to be talking about the Golden Eye, which is right here, and it gets that name basically from that little open heart on the face there. Basically that shows the mechanical movement inside the watch, and a mechanical watch basically winds itself, or it's self-winding. This is not one of those hand-winding models. I do have an Orient star that is hand winding, but this one does not, unfortunately. And this is one of my 3D printed stands, so I'll move that out of the way. Anyways, let me refocus here. This watch is has a sapphire crystal. I'm sorry about the glare there, and there's me in the background. But as you can tell, there is a little sign at the very bottom right of this watch down here, and that little symbol basically shows that it has a sapphire crystal, which is probably one of the best crystals you could get. It's very scratch resistant and very good for the money. Now, if we flip this watch over, you'll see that the links on this watch are actually solid, which is a nice bonus. But on the back here is that self-winding mechanism that I was talking about. So it's a little bit hard to see, but you can see the, I don't really know what that's called, the spring mechanism in the back. Like I said, I'm still very new to the whole watch scene, so please correct me. I don't know the actual terminology or terms for these pieces. Anyways, there's the self-rotating rotor. It actually goes both ways, so it'll charge whichever direction it goes. And it usually stays charged for about 40 hours. It has a 40-hour battery reserve, or not battery, charge reserve, and it is water resistant. Now, this does have a screw down case back, so you could take one of those tools and actually unscrew the case off there to get in there for maintenance, but I haven't had to do that with this watch yet. Now, the one downside are these folded end links. I don't really like them. They make the watch clink a little bit sometimes, but I mean, it's a very, very subtle thing. The rest of this watch, like I said, has solid links all the way through. And there are micro adjustments on this watch itself. Mine's a little scratched up because I change them a lot due to the weather. Right now it's summer in Chicago and it's really hot and humid, so I have it a little bit looser. In the wintertime I'll probably move it up into the middle where it's a little bit more snug. It's a very solid watch, a little bit heavy. The dial on here is actually pretty small. The case is only about 38.5 millimeters, I believe. Let me focus there. And then the lug-to-lug width, so in between the lugs, sorry, not lug-to-lug. Oh, there's a clicking if you could hear that. But the width of the band is actually 20 millimeters, which is pretty standard. You can find a lot of replacement bands at that width. And then the lug-to-lug length is roughly 45 millimeters, from what I measured at least. It says water resistant up to 50 meters, and the case thickness is actually a little bit thick, 11.35 millimeters, which isn't too bad. It sits really nicely though, and it goes underneath my cuffs pretty easily. Now, the crown is actually really nice. Like I said, it's not hacking or hand winding, but you can pull it out. As you can see, it's all the way out. The second hand continues the sweep, which is really cool, and you can set the time that way. I probably have to reset this later now. But anyways, this is a really good watch for the price. It sits really well on the hand. I would show you my wrist, but I think I'm going to knock everything over if I do that. And like I said, this is a really good watch. A very good I guess, introduction into mechanical watches or automatic watches. Or maybe they're the same thing. I don't even know, to be honest. Like I said, I'm still new, so please correct me. But it's a very, very solid watch for the price, and it's very heavy and durable. I've had it for about 3 months now, and it keeps about plus or minus 30 seconds a week, which is, I guess, really, really good for a automatic timepiece. Overall, this is a really nice watch. Like I said, you could probably get it for about $150, and it's definitely worth it, in my opinion. Anyways, hope you enjoyed and learned something useful. Please correct all of my mistakes below in the comments, or just laugh at me, I guess. Anyways, thanks for watching, and have a nice day.